It's the 20th anniversary of the Holiday Train Show here at the Botanical Gardens. This is where everybody's going. This is the place to be because there's so much to see. Come on. The Holiday Train Show is an exhibition of New York landmark replicas. 140 iconic New York buildings made with natural materials like bark, twigs, and pine cones, strategically positioned throughout the Enid Haupt Conservatory with a quarter-mile of model train tracks and vintage large-scale model trains and streetcars.
They install it in 2 weeks, so it's a pretty quick process. A lot of the buildings we have here in storage throughout the year, and then we install them and lay the tracks and then install all of the horticulture elements. And the new buildings can take thousands of hours to build, though, and they do that throughout the year.
Thousands of people visit the exhibit over its 2-month stay, a favorite for adults and children from all over the tri-state area and beyond. Have you been here before?
No.
No?
No.
You are in for a treat.
I'm sure.
Young man. You'll see the Chrysler Building, Radio City Music Hall, Yankee Stadium, and so much more.
To me, it's one of these true New York City traditions, and I come every year with my family to see the show, and there's buildings that I love seeing year after year, sort of like seeing an old friend that you haven't seen in a while. And then each year I discover a new building that speaks to me in a different way. Right now, the Little Red Lighthouse is my favorite building because I've been reading it at home with my daughter.
This is probably my favorite display out of the entire exhibit. It took 10 people 20 hours to construct this, the Brooklyn Bridge, and it is massive. And as an added feature this year, visitors can get a better appreciation for the making of these replicas when they walk inside the Artist Studio exhibit.
So many of the questions that we get every year is how are these buildings made? And the buildings that we have on display in the Artist Studio, it showcases one of the buildings, the Kaikut building, which is a beautiful home in the Hudson Valley, a Rockefeller estate actually. And so we show it in 3 different stages. From the first stage, which is just a sort of foam building, and then we show it in a stage where they've added some of the elements, the decorative elements, and then finally in its final stage.
The Holiday Train Show runs through January 16th, every Tuesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can check out the Botanical Garden website at nybg.org for more information.